Strain is now in the Plaquemines Parish Jail after being found guilty yesterday on all counts in his sex crimes trial. The former St. Tammany Sheriff faces life in prison. Erica Ferrando reports on what's next.
After hugging his family goodbye, Jack Strain was immediately taken into custody following a guilty verdict on all 8 counts of sex crimes. He was booked into the St. Tammany Parish Jail, the same jail he oversaw as sheriff for 20 years. Strain was quickly transferred to the Plaquemines Parish Jail, where it's expected he'll be kept separate from other inmates.
He's got kind of a double whammy, being a former law enforcement officer and a child molester. Those people often don't fare well in prison.
Strain is scheduled to be back in the courtroom in December for a separate federal trial related to an alleged kickback scheme involving a privatized work release program. Loyola law professor Dane Cialino believes that case will likely move forward as planned.
If he's convicted or ultimately pleads guilty, it is not going to make a bit of difference in Jack Strain's life. He is going to likely serve out his state sentence in the state prison system and never be transferred to the federal prison.
He explains if convicted in that case as well, the Federal Bureau of Prisons would likely have him serve both sentences in a state prison.
His first conviction was yesterday in state court, and as a result, it's likely that the state court will be viewed as the sovereign with the primary jurisdiction.
Cialino said we can likely expect Strain to appeal the state conviction,
particularly since he was a juvenile himself when some of these crimes were committed. But that still is going to leave him with a life sentence. And if he's got even one life sentence, he's going to die in jail.
Strain faces life in prison and will likely serve his sentence in a state prison like Angola.
Until then, he's going to be locked up all day, every day in a small prison cell in a parish prison.
Strain will be sentenced January 18th. Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.